Hi everyone, it's Angela from Woodland Apothecary. Today I am making just a simple unscented soap. This is really going to be more about the cutting video with this. I'm going to be making sample sizes. So let me get started. Okay, I just wanted to break up the coconut cream that's in here. So all my oils are in here. I have my colloidal oatmeal, kale and clay, coconut milk, coconut cream. And the cream is very thick, so it needs to be broken up a little bit before I start. So I thought about how I wanted to do samples. I could have done a mold where I had those. I think I've done like a 9 mold in the past and used that. But this one I just want to make a regular size bar and then cut them into smaller pieces. So okay. So there's no fragrance, there's going to be nothing in here, just unscented to pass out for samples. Samples are really great to give out at any kind of farmer's market, craft shows. Also, you provide a sample if someone buys some other products from you, but they don't, necessarily buy a soap. Let them, give them a chance to try the soap with the sample size. This is pretty well there. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to spray my mold down with the rubbing alcohol. And again, this is the skinny one, so let's see, maybe if I do it this way, yeah, it's much better. Okay, I'm hoping to get about 20 bars out of this. So normally a bar is about an inch in width. So these will be a half an inch. And then I will also cut them. You can see how tall this is. So this will also, they'll also be cut in half. So there'll be quite a few bars to use for samples. And then I still have a little bit of batter left, so whenever I've done shows in the past, there's things that you have to ask, because you can, especially if you're going to do something like a church show, craft show, you have to find out, have they had them in the past, how many people have gone through, are there going to be other soapers there or selling, you know, like if you also sell candles or anything, wax melts, is there going to be somebody else there that's going to sell the same thing? Then, you know, you have to determine if you're going to actually make any money on it, because of course you're paying an entry fee, and some of them can be very expensive depending on what it is, but the good ones will know. If you do farmers market, it's kind of a toss-up on the day that you have the farmers market to know if they're gonna have people show up, if it's raining or not, things like that. Of course, you can also do major shows. They have very large shows where there's, you know, 10, 20,000 people or more that go through, or they have Renaissance fairs and things. Well, they'll have soapers, but then you have to set up a stall, pay for all of that. But some people just make soap just to do that throughout the year. So this is it. I mean, really, it's just a very simple, plain, unscented soap. And this will be ready in 4 weeks to cut, you know, but I'll be doing the cutting video, and you'll see the cutting video so you can see how I make my sample bars. And I thank you for watching, and I'll bring you back for the cutting. Thank you. Hi everyone, it's Angela back with the cutting of the unscented samples. So there's going to be several passes at this, and I may not be able to do it all in one video. The first one is just to make regular bars out of this. So I have a pretty clean edge over here. I am going to try to save that edge. And just make a regular pass. So it looks like I have gotten full bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 full bars out of this. So that's great. Now what I need to do is take these. So again, this one does have a blemish on the back, so I will have to take care of that when I plane the soaps. So I think these are going to need a little extra time in drying. They feel a little moist to be able to do the second cut. So I think I'm going to have to wait on that until probably tomorrow, because these feel very soft. And that second cut, what it's going to do is take it right down the center here. So let me finish this. Okay, again, these are all plain unscented. And again, I will bring you back tomorrow when I do the second cut. So let's see if I can get one of them done, just to show you. Maybe I can just do that, because there's a third cut that's going to happen with this. And I don't know if I can get just one done. So I'm just going to position this so it's in the center. Okay, so now I have 2 full bars, and the last cut is just going to be cut in half, but I'm not going to do that with this cutter. I have a different cutter to do with that. So, you know, it will just really take it in half. But if I do it here, you can see I've got all these other, I can't do it here because there's too many other wires to get in the way. So, but that's going to be what I'm going to be doing. So I will bring you back tomorrow to do the rest of these, to cut them in half. And then we'll do the third one to split all the bars in half, and you can see the actual soap size. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to bring you back, finish up the cutting. I did a few more. They have dried out some. Okay, so we got 24 bars this way, and again, they still need to be cut in half. So that will be coming up in another video. Okay, we're back with the final pass at cutting the sample sizes. So this is we took the full size bar, cut them in half, and now we're going to cut them in half again to make these smaller sizes. So each time I have a different cutter to use, and it's really that simple. And I found this cutter on, I think this one on Etsy. I have another one like this, but This one was handy, that I got from Amazon. Okay, so you see, I am leaving some in those, the first size that we had, the half sizes. So I'm leaving some at that size, and then I have these. So 4, that's 12 right there. 15. And let me get one more. I want to have 24 pieces. Okay, so now I have 24 of the smaller bars, and I still have another 18 of the half size bars. So this is a good sample set. These again were the unscented. So just the regular basic recipe that I have, so people can kind of tell and use the soap and see how they like it. So thank you for watching, and I hope you look forward to the next video.